Hello, I'm Holly Flink. I'm a little up. This is Project 4, Phase 3, obviously. I'm a little confused because. So today's the 29th, I do believe. Yeah, no, today's the 28th. Well, tomorrow will be the 29th. Oh, okay, never mind. So when I checked it before, it had this project on here twice, and I was like, oh. So I wasn't sure if we were supposed to turn it in twice, but never mind. I'm crazy. I'm not talking about it. So this is my level. I've got. Let me save this all real fast. Do I need lighting build? No. Okay. So added AIs, a kill zone, and a damage zone. So let's look at those. My AI is messed up, which is why I'm upset. I also added a health bar, if you can see that in my top left corner. It's kinda. See? It's right here. I made it from a widget, oh, that's what I need to open up. I almost read it. Anyways, I had to fix this text because I had to add stuff. I also kind of went through really fast. Turn around, great, you're in, press C to cut the bars. You see that. I'm gonna go over here. This is still the project from Project 3. I wanted to add AI because I made it like really prisony and I thought it'd be cool. That's gonna be really annoying. I hope it's not louder than my audio right now. So you need to get the bomb. We left you to get into the warden's office to get the key for the gate. Use the sky cam or the buggy to find your way. You need to be careful. There are guards that are roaming. Don't get caught. Also watch out. Wow, good job me. I spelled that wrong. Out for the kill and damage zones. So this is the sky cam. It's the same thing. I had to add this because I realized in the last one I was like, oh, I never said how you could get into it. So it's 1 to get in, which and it's supposed to be so that, oh my god, there's no health in this buggy. So, anyways, I suck. I also hit the wrong button. I suck at controlling it. The controls in Unreal for the vehicles are not very good. Anyways, yeah, they did. 2 goes back. So that's just telling you. So we're gonna continue on. This is where I'm a little upset. Because... Oh, he killed me. That was weird. That's another thing, is that the checkpoint systems that I kept trying to look up wouldn't work with my map. Okay, so there he is. So he sort of works, as you saw. It's supposed to be, so when you step in his line of vision, he starts from over here, by the way, so he is moving back and forth. I know it doesn't look like it, but he is. The other thing is, too, is that he's supposed to chase you, but for some reason I can't get it to work. If you touch him, he'll kill you, which I did demonstrate. He kills you and you have to start everything all over. I went through a lot of trouble just trying to figure out, like, what can I do for a checkpoint system, and watched like 1,000 videos on checkpoints. Okay, he's right there. See, he starts from like all the way over there, so he is moving. Don't touch him. Stop right here. But none of them worked with my level and didn't actually respawn you. Like, it got them to work. It'd just be like, oh, checkpoint updated, and it'll give you a little message in the top left screen. But it wouldn't actually respawn you. It would just... Sorry, that was, I was listening for a weird sound that just happened. He clearly knows I'm here, but he's kind of broken. I don't know why he's broken either. I kind of want to fix it and maybe turn this in again in a later time. So, over here, is our damage zone, like it said earlier. So, ouch. So you take damage when you go in here. So now I have 0 health right now. If I get hit by anything, I am very dead. I don't want to go that way. He's just one of the AI that are roaming. I think there's one. There's 2 out here. Yep, there's the other 2. Oh, he kind of sprinted towards me. They like, he can see me and he starts to sprint towards me, but he doesn't actually sprint towards me. Oh, there's another one. There he is. He's right there. So I don't know if it's me, something that is wrong with my nav meshes or something. But whatever. Q, open, X to close, wide enter. It was a lot, and like the AI itself is like, it was really hard, and I knew it was gonna be difficult too. Oh, don't touch me. And fall out. And yeah, you did it in the left corner instead. So let's break everything down. First of all, let me get over here. This up. What's that? And close that. So you can see here, though, this is the nav mesh, this is his boundaries, and I kept the P on because I wanted to be able to see it at all times because there was something confusing about it. And so there's 3 of them. And so before, nav mesh is actually kind of small. I get quiet when I'm trying to focus. Doesn't everybody though? So those are my nav meshes for the AI. Oh, I can demonstrate it really fast. There is a kill zone, I forgot to say. I keep pressing the button to get out of here. There's a kill zone. It's next to the AI over here. It's over here. So you walk in here, and I'm dead. The kill zone is right here. It's this one. That box. This is the second kill box. This is if you fall out of the map. If you fall out of it though, the only way you can fall out of it is if you fall through the door once it opens. So instead of it saying, oh, you died, it just says, hey, you did it. Kind of dumb thing. Anyways, that's besides the point. The damage zones, which were, the video that I used was a little bit different. It wasn't a continuous damage. Like, it just went, once you walked into the damage zone, it would hurt you once and then stop. And I couldn't find any videos that were like, oh, damage zones that constantly gave you damage. So what I did is I just kind of stacked the damage zones in here. So there's 4 of them. I originally had 5, but there's no way you can get in and get out without it killing you. So I just put 4 in there. I kind of want to add another damage zone somewhere. I've been playing around with this map actually for a while. I didn't get to do much for phase 2 of this project because I was packing. Moved to a new place, so yay me. Because the old place sucked. But like maybe a damage zone somewhere over here. Like maybe right in this area. Just because it brings your health down immensely. So let me show you all of my stuff. So first things first, this is, I didn't show this in Project 3 because I couldn't find it, but I ended up finding it. This is how the buggy works. It's just a camera. But this is how the buggy works. Oh, the possession. You press 1, it possesses such target. Press 2, and you go and you possess yourself back. So that's just how that works. I updated text 2 to fill everything, and text 4. I added text 4. This is my widget health bar. It's in the corner. I kind of want to move it though. It's kind of in the way now. But so it just says health and then a little health bar. And what the health bar does, where is it at? Oh, it's in style. So yeah, so the background is this, and this is the fill image. So Sorry, I got a text. Also at work right now, trying to film this, so I'm like, so I'm getting blown up, and I'm like, Anyways, I got fill and background, so when you're, and I can show you, so when your health is full, as you can see, it displays that, but when you get damaged, it will display this green line that you see, which we saw when I walked into the damage zone. This is how the damage zone works. So when you... Is this damage zone? Oh no, I did not press damage zone. Good job, me. This is the damage zone. So it's just a little trigger box, blueprint class. So when you step onto it, it affects your health, which I had to add a variable to the first person character to have ouch. So when you walk into it, it'll display a little message in the top left corner. It says ouch. And then if you get hit, actually I want to display that. Get away from this annoying vehicle. Don't hurt me. So when it says, as you can see, it says ouch. And I'm at half health right now, and I'm at no health. It says ouch. So I'll pick this up. Why not? So you walk back. So if I walk back into it, it says you died in the top left corner, and it kills you and restarts you. So it opens the level, which is, the level name is Prison Break, and then it says you died. So that's how the damage zone works. I had to add health. This is our health right here. Just to float. This is how the kill zones work. So when you walk into it, it opens the level and you have to start all over and it says you died, and it goes the same way for, except this one says you did it. This is the one if you fall out of the map. This is the one that, get out of here. It says you die if you get killed by it. I wanted to do a checkpoint system, but the checkpoint systems I had didn't work, and then I watched this video for what was supposed to be respawn and checkpoints, but it was just opening the level and starting all over, and I kind of liked that idea better because I felt like it was more of a challenge, because it's like, oh, what if you get all the way to like the warden's office and you get killed by one of the AI, you have to start all over again, which I think is like a little bit more difficult. Now, that would be the case if my AI actually worked. So what I did is I brought in the third-person blueprint, the third-person components, and I changed him so that he would just, there's no camera anymore, and he would just kind of walk around. And then I put, you have to add a component for pawn sensing, which I narrowed down because it was supposed to be like he walked back and forth, and if he saw you, he would come and attack you, and if you touched him, he would kill you, and you would have to start all over. So this is how the video showed us how to do it. So when it sees you, it moves towards you, basically, in the destination. That actually might be why it's broken. I kind of want to check that. If there's a little extra part to this video, it's because I checked it. But then, you come down here, and every event tick, when you're not in range, you're moving. It's moving, which is what all of this means, is that he's just kind of, and this is like the radius because this is supposed to help him go back and forth, as the person said in the video, but he doesn't do that. They do move back and forth, as you saw, but very slowly and janky, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's something that I'm not seeing in the video. I think I collapsed the video too. Well, everybody see my fucking whatever. Who cares? Sorry. So I don't know why it's not working, but it's just that's how it works. This is all that the video said to do, was to add this stuff. And then in your first person kind of thing, it had all of this for, I did all this to kill you. So when you overlap the third person capsule, so when you overlap this part of the third person, not that part, not that part, that part, the third person capsule, it kills you and it opens the level and makes you start all over, and it has a string that says you died. For some reason, it's just not, I don't know if it's like something with my nav meshes, because what happened before is when I put this in, they weren't moving at all, and I did not understand why, and then I understand because the nav mesh wasn't actually in the level. Like, I kept trying to put it on top instead of, like, through it. But now, they just, I keep pressing it. They move all janky-like, and I don't know why. Like, they're just supposed to go back and forth, and every AI video doesn't work. Like, I tried a lot of AI videos, and there's a lot of AI videos that just don't do anything at all. So this one actually, you know, it got them working, and it got them moving, but not moving like they are in the video. See, and you can tell when he sees you, because he starts to run a little bit at you. I kind of want to redo it though and see what I did wrong. Therefore. But they do move towards you, because he starts all the way down there. See, and you can even see he moved a little bit towards you when he saw us. See, he moves, but he doesn't move enough, and he doesn't move the correct way. Like, he's all janky, and he's like stops. And I thought, because at first I thought it had, see, he starts all the way down here. So he does move a bit. He was in the ground a tad bit, like their feet were like this when I dragged them in, so I went, oh, okay. So now move them up, but that didn't really solve anything. So now, I don't really know what to do. I feel bad because it's took me a very long time, which is kind of annoying on how long it took, and it still doesn't work. And I don't understand AI programming. That kind of thing is something that I struggle with a lot. I even struggled with it in Introduction to Game Tools class with Markwit. I couldn't understand how to get the AI to work even in Construct. Like, they just didn't want to do what I wanted them to do, or what was even being done in the tutorial that Markwit had us watch. So it was like it was a little enraging. I'm bad at AI stuff. It's why I like puzzles, because I can do them easily. But I thought, you know, oh, adding guards would be super fun, because, you know, why not? I even downloaded a skin because before I had a different AI mechanism that was working, that was here instead of the third person. It was just a blueprint class, and it was just the character, and I put a special skin that I had downloaded for it, but the way that person was programming didn't work. And then I realized it was because the static meshes were messed up, and I thought, okay, well maybe it'll work now. But in his video, he doesn't have them moving back and forth, which is why I liked the way this person did, because they were actually moving like all over the place. And then when the character actually went into the level and was in the line of sight of their perspective, it would follow you and chase you, and then it would stop the moment you left its vision. But mine doesn't do that, and so I'm a little upset. So, but that's my level. I am really happy in how far I've like come. Like doing the text, the new text, I was like, I completely remember this, whereas before I just had everything written down on sticky notes. But now I don't know where those sticky notes are because I packed it all away and then unpacked it and went, I have no idea where I put those things. But I learned how I kind of understand blueprints a whole lot better. Like blueprints make so much more sense to me than they did in Intro to Game Tools. Like just going into this, it's so easy to understand how everything works and how everything gets. I still struggle with understanding gates. I don't really understand what their purpose is for, but I do understand timelines and like what they do, and they kind of delay and mess things up, and I get that idea, and just I understand how levels work. I think I don't really understand how variables work still, because when I was trying to do the checkpoint system, none of my variables were working, and I don't know. I guess it's just me. I guess it's just me not understanding things, because it's like, oh, you do exactly what the tutorial does, but then it doesn't end up doing that in your level, and you're like, ugh, really? But that's my level. I am proud of how far I've come, and I can't wait to see what the final project is, although I'm kind of nervous and anxious, and time is not on my side ever. But we'll see. So, hi, sorry. I found it. So this is the video that I used. Make it full screened. And this is, so it works, right? I don't want, my screen's not working.
Two.
But as you can see, it, mine looks exactly the same way. Oh, it's down here. And as you can see, his is roaming. Like, it's just roaming, and then when it gets down there and it sees him, it chases him. So I don't understand, like, I was like, I have it, I followed it, you know, exactly everything he did. He is doing it in third person, but he assured us, like, at the beginning, and in the episode before this, and how he made this part of the AI, that it can work in first person too, and it does sort of work in first person. And maybe that might be the reason, is because maybe it's not designed to work in first person, only in third person. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just terrible. See, it's this one that has it, so I guess that maybe I missed something. This is what it's called though, so, because I kind of want to fix it, Mr. Clark. So, I don't know if there's anything that I missed, like if you want to watch the video, maybe something that I missed. I can show you again. I have AI in here. So, I mean, I can do like a slow pan, everything, Come down here, slow pan everything. So I don't know if there's something I did wrong. Something I did wrong maybe in here. I mean, this is just him killing you, and that works. It's just their movements don't. I'll turn it in for now. And then maybe next week, if I have time, I'll try the first original AI that I had, and maybe that one will work. But that one, the one that he did, the first AI that I did was based off of trigger volume, so once I stepped on it, he would follow me, which is not something I want, so I don't think I'm gonna do it. So maybe someone out there can tell me what I messed up on, because I have no idea why my AI doesn't work the way that it's supposed to work. But that's it. That's everything. Okay, now I'm done.